My physique. Thank you. I hope you mean like physique. We're just gonna get right into it. Let's get the boring stuff over with. And just get this concealer on. And then we will continue on with the stream. But also, I figured, I feel like I leave so much empty space in the stream. I'm gonna have to start yapping. I'm gonna start yapping and yapping. I rely on my looks. I'll be honest. I'll be completely honest. It's not much, but it's what I got. Hi, 2 Chain. How are you today? I am doing pretty lovely on this morning. Started out this morning nice and clean, and we are making my face extremely dirty with, it's gonna be like a pound or so of makeup. Thank you. Right now, I'm working on, let's just say if an e-girl is your type, you have 2 options. You could stick around and wait for it to become into existence, or come back in like 10 minutes. And it was like, I think I've had COVID probably about 5 times. So the quarantine experience became very familiar to me. I'm messing this up big time. Like, I totally just hit my eyeball, drying my hair. Whoa, I'm doing the same thing. I'm waiting to do like a cute hair dip, but I can't yet because it's too wet and it'll dry. So weird for what I'm gonna do. But sort of right now we're sort of looking back on 2020 just as like a time. And I'm sure a lot of you guys have the same experience of like kind of just not really remembering how it was even like. But we're transforming it back. I feel like e-girls feels like such an outdated term. Like, I remember that was the hot topic for a little while. And I'm actually doing this a lot quicker than I thought I would today. But I think I'm missing a key detail. I'm missing a very key detail. That is more and more blush. I remember, I think one thing that seems very, very clear from that time is just insane amounts of blush used. Way high up, sort of like to look sickly almost. Now we're gonna add some nose contour. Now I think nose contour, I still see a ton of girls with like super heavy nose contour, so I'm gonna try and emulate that today. But I don't know if it was like, I don't know how big of a thing it was. Now, I tried doing a little bit of a heart on my nose, but I think I did it too low and off center. So I think it's going to end up being way wackier than I want it to be. It might not have the desired effect. This seems about right. Now, also today, I'm gonna add a lot of fake freckles too, which I absolutely fell victim to in 2020. 1010%. I was like kind of crazy with it. I did a lot of henna freckles on myself. And I'll be honest, it did look a little crazy. Why do I feel like this has turned out better than my normal makeup? Might have to make a change in my look. We're getting to the main event of getting the e-girl look down. No. For me, I was in high school, and then it followed me into university. And then even, I think it started ending for me when I dropped out, actually, of university. Now, let's see here. I did not graduate university. Well, I say that I dropped out, but like, what I did really was I switched over to, I don't know if a lot of people have this distinction, but I switched schools from a university to a college. I think in the States they use them interchangeably, but in Canada, colleges are more like technical, applicable, while university is more like theoretical based, like a proper institution. I am on Instagram. I'm in college right now for computer science too. This stuff went absolutely bonkers in 2019, I think, was like its peak. But yeah, I'm actually in school for my program. It's called computer programming. And then basically what I can do with my program is that I can finish my program and then do an extra year and then graduate with a bachelor's degree. So I guess that's another difference between college and university, is that, oh my god, I lost my train of thought. You caught me off guard. Oh my god, I totally forgot what I was talking about. I'm very flattered. But I'd say some of the biggest challenges though, especially being like my program is filled with guys, which I don't mind it. I like a lot of guy things, like video games and Twitch. So we all have like a lot of the same interests. It's just the only thing is that a lot of people think that I'm stupid. Now, to be honest, I do act a little stupid. I don't know if I'd want to That's a thing. I don't know if I would date any guys in my program. I mean, on one hand, it'd be nice because it's like, oh, it's a shared interest. I'm 20. But I can't say that, like, there's, like, I'm your elder. But I can't say that I'm really into a lot of them. But it might also be because sometimes they treat me like I'm stupid. I think it's more because, like, when I'm put on the spot, I can't really think of things very well. So, like, I get put on the spot, somebody asks me for, like, help with something, and I'm like, sorry, I forgot everything that I know. I know zero, nothing, nada. And then my grades come back, and then they're like, you liar, you fucking liar. But also, I almost like to keep it as, like, a little secret that I do well. Because then nobody asks me for, like, help or asks me to, like, doing an assignment at the moment. For me, I'm, like, I honestly would be doing an assignment right now, but I am on a work term. But my work right now is, like, not giving me work to do. So I've been here on Twitch instead. Kind of just having fun out here. And here, we're gonna try and do my hair a little bit more e-girl style. Yesterday I did a little bit of a test where I wore pigtails on stream, and I have to say, I think it did make a difference. But usually later into my streams is when people start pouring in, and I feel like it's because my makeup is, like, almost done. So it's when I look my best. But we're just gonna put in, not full pigtails, but, like, some little half pigtails. Because I feel like that's what the look requires. That's what we need right now. Thank you. But I know, would you believe it or not, in high school, I had people tell me, they're like, I just can't see you in computer science. Just see you as, like, a nurse. But hello, Heavy Milk. I have to say, I actually really like that name. But oh my god, I cannot see myself as a nurse. I'm trying to make sure these are even, but it's actually really hard. But also, I had a roommate that nursing is actually, like, crazy hard. Deserve to be a doc. I did get accepted into pre-med, actually, but I decided against it because I realized that, like, I don't like it that much. Not as much as I like programming. Like, programming, I like to do it. This is uneven. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I'm just pulling my hair out at this point. Oh, it's all messed up. Alright, I'll put this back. We're just not gonna touch it, actually. We're gonna leave it as is. Gore is not for everyone. That's true, but I did want to be more of like a dermatologist. Like, I wanted to work with people's like skin, but I did also want to be like a plastic surgeon. I decided computer science is what's for me. Plus, I think the lifestyle I like more. Am I a crystal girl? I was gonna say no, but I have some on deck. Just kidding. I guess I don't. I lost it. Speak Python to me. I am actually a big fan. I've been using C# and web scraping for my work. But plus C#, you can make games. Now, my work actually isn't making games, but my program offered this like super awesome class that I loved. It was video game development, and then the guy that taught the class was like a senior something at, oh my god, I'm forgetting what it's called. Not Blizzard. Unity. He was a senior not executive. That's like business suits. He's a senior developer at Unity. Fuck Unity. Well, he's probably responsible for why you don't like it. James something. But he just like taught at my school for funsies. And then he'd like fly out to like London. He'd be like, sorry guys, I'm gonna have to miss this week. I'm flying out to London. Unity is having a problem. And then all of a sudden I'd be like, oh, Unity has an update. And that was like, that's probably the craziest interaction that I've had. Except for like terrible, terrible professors. Like, I've had professors that just do not know how to teach. This guy was awesome, actually. And plus, I am a little biased also because he'd like, you know how it's like, if something's due at midnight, it's due at midnight. He'd be super chill and he'd be like, well, as long as it's done like before the morning, you're fine. Which is also kind of bad because I'd be like, oh, I have till like literally the morning. And then I'd stay up till 8 a.m. But it's still technically morning, so he'd still accept it. Or if something didn't work, he'd be like, I understand. He's just super chill. Moodle deadlines are strict. I actually don't. No, that is like a cool professor. Yes. But I've also had other professors that are like so strict where if like, say your comments are too much, he would take off points. Oh my god, I totally forgot I was doing makeup. Got totally into this. Right now I'm going into my third year of my current program, but before I went to junior from the game dev elective. There is actually, like, for my program that I'm in, I could take, like, an extra year and be, like, a game maker. I don't know what the official title is, but hello, eyes wide shut. Did I say that already? I feel like I'm just, like, blacking out. But I'm in my third year of my current program. If I continued university, I would have been in, oh yeah, here's my contraption so nobody gets scared. It's just an eyelash curler, if nobody is familiar. They curl your eyelashes. But, so originally I went to university for computer science and then I dropped out. But for personal reasons, I got really sick. And I would be finishing my third year, like, right now, if I continued with that, but right now I'm in my, like, last bit of my current program. Kinda. I don't know, I finish in, like, December 2025. Oh, I messed up everything. But, you know how they say school isn't for everyone? School was for me, but I just had some issues going on. I mean, I think a big reason was why I dropped out was, oh no. I accidentally turned it down, like, a lot. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah, why I dropped out of university. Fun fact, I've put my glasses on if anytime someone put something in the suggestion box. Maybe I should take a little look. I think it'd be really funny if it was, like, something like, suggestion, shut up. Why not get LASIK? I've considered it, but also it's like, glasses are almost like a big part of my look at this point. Like, that's my identifier. But oh, that's true. It's not a command. Or it is a command, more of a, oh my god. I'm slightly sick at the moment, so I can't really play chess on the donate button with me. Do you like it? Do you like the donate button? It was supposed to be a PNG, and I know the difference between a JPEG and a PNG, I swear. I just, when I set it up, it was like, I was just lazy, I'll be honest. I do a lot of things that I think are just funny for me. I do things to make myself laugh all the time. And mascara is like, it's not a hard thing to do, but whenever you put it on, you just get into this pose of just, like, mouth open, like, like, there's gotta be some science behind it. I think one good thing to come out of 2020 is when I was first introduced to Twitch. And I think a huge part of my humor has come out of that. 2020. We're doing a little bit of a 2020 throwback today. We've been reminiscing a little bit on what 2020 was with this little e-girl look. Let me assess what we have going on here. I do agree. Like, I don't remember much of it because I think I blacked it out mostly. No, that's what all the cutie girlies wear, is the fake eyelashes. And that's how they look so good. But I think I have long enough eyelashes on my own. Oh yeah. Why 444 of all numbers? It's angel numbers. Angel numbers, I got it because, not that I really believe in angel numbers, but this one in particular is like, when you see it, it's like a guardian angel is watching you. So I put it on my body, so I see it all the time. 777. It's not as cool as 444. But the funny thing is, because angel number tattoos are like, they're a pretty popular thing. I've ran into a couple people with the same numbers in the same spot, but none look as good as mine. Where do these come from? I actually don't know. I don't know where. I think it's also funny because it is. Though I do think if I got 666 tattooed on me, it'd have a little bit of a different interpretation. Freckles, that's what we're missing. We're missing freckles. That's what all the girlies have. And so, I will as well. I will follow suit. The mark of the beast. Is a sign of reflection. If you have to believe that bullshit. I can't say that I really believe it, but I do think it's fun. Like, I think the same thing with astrology. I know lots of people like to hate, and I'm not like super into it. I just think it's like fun. But a lot of the times it is like, oh, you're a Virgo. You like to keep your room clean, but sometimes it gets dirty. But even when you'd rather have it clean. But I do think there was, what number is that? Virgo is, I think it's like September. I actually don't know. When is somebody a Virgo? I don't know. I just know I'm a Cancer. Virgo. Oh, I was right. August 23rd to September 22nd. Virgoians. That's what you're called if you're a Virgo. I am not. I'm born in July. So I'm a Cancer. Which is kind of like, it's just unfortunate of a name. I think we could use some more freckles. A 7. Month number. And I'm born on the 9th of 03. So I feel like my birthday written out in number form looks kind of cool. What number is that? Who counts months by number? Like, that's how you recognize it. Why don't you believe in the good book that was held above anything else for thousands of years instead of something Joe Smith came up with in his garage? It's just not as fun. I just think horoscopes are fun. But it's not like I believe in them. It's just fun. I'm just having a fun time. It's like a little game. It's like when you take a quiz, like a BuzzFeed quiz. What Disney princess am I? A little bit. Yeah, it's literally, I'd give it the equivalent of a BuzzFeed quiz. What Harry Potter house are you in? Like that. I won't, don't worry, this is a safer work stream. This is me as a e-girl cowgirl. Reverse psychology. You're not gonna get me. But that was my vibe for 2020. Well, I got the hot mama cup. Who do you think I am? I found this at a dollar store one day and I said, this has to be mine now. I'm not a teen, actually. I'm an adult woman. I'm 20. Just past a teen. I thought it was funny. And I've just been using it for years. This is when I went real crazy with henna. I don't know if we could see. It'd be cool if I knew how to zoom in. Oh, I'm stupid. We have lots of henna here. Absolutely covered. And a little silly face. A little bit of a silly face. But I did go. I mean, I was bored. I was just a bored kid. I mean, I could have been doing drugs. So, let's think about that. We're back. Now, I don't have a ton of jewelry, actually. But I do have this, which I did buy in 2020. Oh, jeez. This is difficult to do on yourself. It's supposed to be like a choker. But I might just keep it as is. Here we go. A remembrance to once was. But I'd have to say I think this is the finished look for today. Now, What do we think, everyone? What do we think? I think I'd say I recreated it pretty well. I think more blush probably in the future would be better. But who knows? Who knows? Well, what I might do, I might take a little intermission. A little potty break. But I will be back in just a moment. Just a moment, guys. Just a moment. Be warned. Putting it down. Putting it down. But I'll be right back. We got a nice e-girl look today. Now, it doesn't look very crazy on camera, but let me say, like, I got a good look at myself in the mirror on my little break, and it does look really crazy in person. And so it's like a little lesson for you. Like, you see your e-girls online and it looks normal, but like when you get a look like that in person, it looks pretty crazy. My physique. Thank you. I hope you mean like physique.